Hello YouTube, this is Nico Charger here, and today I am making a short video on my BackSlash Truggy that I have been building for about the last 2 months. What I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to start from the front of it and make my way all the way to the back of it, and then I will finish it by taking out the body and showing some of the performance of it. Alright, so let's begin. Up front, I have a RPM blue bumper made for the Stampede 4x4. I also have the bumper that is made for the Stampede 4x4 that is made by Traxxas. So this one is made by Traxxas and RPM. But most of the people who are watching this probably already know that. Moving backwards, we have the tires are Proline Master 2.8s. They ride on OFNA splits 3 that are a 3.2 size, and the whole wheel rides on a FLM 17mm adapter. Alright, so we have the same thing there. Now in the back we have the Proline downforce wing. I think it is the standard one, not the high downforce, so it's fine with me. Gives it a look. And completing the whole thing, we have a Traxxas Emax body, specifically the one made for the 3906, I believe. So here it is right here. Yep, let's see. There it is in all of its glory. And the last thing, we also have a Traxxas Wheelie Bar that is also made for the Traxxas Stampede 4x4. Now I am planning on getting the nice expensive Traxxas wheels that have the little bearings, the little ball bearings inside of them, and they come with the rubber wheels and all of that. But I won't buy one until I get a power system big enough to make this thing actually wheelie. I also have a zip tie because I know that if you drive around too crazy enough, this will pop off, and I have a zip tie and I left it attached. Just a little quirk of the vehicle. It does nothing performance wise. So let's take the body clips off, starting with the wing. So yeah, there are 6 body clips to get the body off, which is okay with me, but in the chance of this car doing something sporadic like bursting into flames or something like that, yeah, I guess there's nothing you can really do about it. Oh yeah, one more thing. A quick shout out to the Blue Knight from Ultimate RC. That's where I got the idea from the sunroof from, so I will point that out to him. And before I take the body off, this is what it will look like as a monster truck. Let's back it out. As you can see, I don't really like it as a monster truck. Once you put that wing back on, way better looking truck. Alright, but anyway, let's move on to the performance side. So here it is underneath. To get the body the way I want it to, and let's see, can I adjust this? Yep, this is my first time using this camera, so please work with me here. Yeah, well, you guys already know what this looks like, most of the people who are watching this. But I have wrestler battery hold downs that I have screwed directly into the old body posts, so that way, not the body post, the body mounts. Now they are attached at the bottom with 3mm nuts, and as for the springs, these are Duratrax Evader yellow medium springs for the front, and I also have some preload on there. But since I can't work out how to work the autofocus on here, this will be about the best I can do. Moving backwards again, we have the we have my battery connector. Now I have already been told about this, so I got a soldering iron and I will be replacing that soon. Moving back, we have the green hard progressive springs for the Traxxas Evader DT. Yeah, nothing much to say about that. We also have the wing mount, which is a low Z 8T wing mount, which I took the bottom two screws right there and took out the screws that attach the shock tower to the diff housing. I took those screws out and put them through the wing mount and then screwed that into the shock tower, which went into the diff mount, and that's how the wing attaches. Other than that, there are blue RPM A-arms. In the near future, if I break the rear ones, I might replace those with blue ones too. And I think that's about it. As far as power systems go, I did gear down this stock Valenion system. So now that that's geared down, that should be good enough. I might eventually buy a hobby wing system, which will make this thing wheelie and all of that. But I'm happy with the 2S power and performance. And this thing is, I use a FlySky FS GT3 controller, as well as this Traxxas long antenna too. The antenna is nowhere as long as that. I just like the look of it because I want my RC cars to actually look like RC cars. Other than that, there's really not that much to it. This started off life as a Traxxas 4x4 Platinum Edition, so it did come with the upgraded carriers, front and rear, and it does have the big bores, which are actually smaller than the normal Traxxas shocks, but there's nothing you can do about that. So without further ado, I'm going to switch to my cheaper camera and come back to you guys with part 2 of this video where I'm actually driving this car out in the field. But that will probably not be today, as I still have to glue the tires onto the rim. But without further ado, Nico Charger signing out. Pieces. Hello YouTube, this is Nico Charger here. Today I have the BackSlash out. So far what has happened is I brought it outside. The slipper clutch is loose, but there's nothing I can do about that, so I'm going to drive it outside around here. So let's see. It does a lot better off-road than it did in short course form. Like I said, the slipper clutch is loose, so I can't get it up to full speed. And I will get out of this shade in a second. Alright, so let's see. I will put the camera over here and we'll let it rip. Alright, well the steering is kind of dull right now. Let's see. Yeah, this is probably not a good video. It just shreds through the grass, and I'm not even going full speed right now. Let's take it on road. Let's see. Let's see if we can set it down. Alright, so here we are. I'm driving it a couple times. Like I said before, still not going full speed. Wow, that slipper clutch is very loose right now. Alright, well anyway, YouTube, this is how it drives at half speed. Now what I'm going to do now is go all the way back to my room, adjust the slipper clutch, and I might even put in a center disc and start all over again. Anyway, Nico Charger signing out. Peace.